Hello, dear folks. Welcome to the show, Jack Show on East West with G&E TV. As one of the New Year show, we're still in the first week of the year 2015. While so fresh, while so brand new, we try to touch the most important topics. One of the most important topics being our health. Health. Without health, you do not even want your money because, well, it's somebody else's money. To make sure you have the money and you are the one who owns the money, who has the freedom, who can dispense the money, that's the more important. Otherwise, you're making money for somebody else, right?
Very true.
We had one show, we did one show about 2 months ago with my good friend, Dr. Vivian Chang, and I received quite a few responses from that show, regarding that show. People say, they wrote to me, they say that please do more. And well, where can I see it again? Or how am I supposed to deal with this, with that? Or can you ask her for me? Stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, putting together all the requests, putting together about the response, we feel it's necessary to do it one more time. Only this time we want to go deeper. We want to stretch it from head to toe rather than sticking to the spinal problems, right? We're stretching it to even larger range. And then if the response is good, we probably can do a series, a series about it. And from step by step, maybe piece by piece, all the bones, so together, how we can take care of ourselves. So back to my dear guest, Vivian Chen, Dr. Vivian Chen, I should say. She is the rehabilitation specialist for China Olympic team, right? So, and you have other credentials too.
Yeah, for USC is
USC.
Asian faculty.
I see. Can you please let my audience know your background so that they know, oh, this is something of a professionalist talk. So,
Okay.
all right, okay. Just to confirm it, right? So
Yes.
please.
So I talked to the.
Yeah.
So I graduate. I'm a physical therapist. Graduated from USC, and from 2006, I worked with China's Olympic team to take care of their important athletes for their injuries. Myself, I was certified in orthopedics and sports, and right now I'm going through the women's health. So that's kind of my specialty.
Only women? Men.
Women's health, well, similar structures for men. So yes, I do take care of men too.
By law, men and women born equal, right? We're born equal.
That's
yes,
correct.
Okay. All right.
Women's health is more specific for the pregnancy and the post-pregnancy care. So that's a little bit the specialty in that. But you know, men also have the abdomen. You know, men also have all the structures the same as women. So
I see.
So.
We all understand that when God created the human body, He did a good job to make everything in perfection, right? Yet it depends on how you treat it.
Correct.
And if you mistreat it and your balance is broken, once balance is broken, so you have a problem, right?
Sure.
Nowadays we're in a digital time. During the digital time though, we're talking about people sitting there by the desk for hours after hours and day after day, same position, right? Yes. And you start to have problems, spinal problems, or those we're talking about. And from here up all the way down to your bottom, and there's a disc by disc, and then problems are being accumulated. So, well, with all the symptoms, with all the necessity putting together, what do you want to tell our audiences as a New Year resolution to take care of your bones?
Yeah. to take care of our bones.
Our bones, yes.
In terms of the spinal.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome.
Welcome
to
George.
him.
This is our friend,
our
little
VIP.
George. So,
Our
yes.
VIP.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hang him. All right, okay. Him or her? Him or her?
Let's say it's a he.
It's a he.
Let's say
All
he.
right,
Okay,
right.
so, well, this is our body basically. You know, most of the time for the joints, then we have all the soft tissues,
Sure.
muscles and the tendons and surrounded. So here comes with a very important part was the spine. Okay.
The spine, yeah.
So one way in the like Jack said, in this kind of IT modern society,
digital time.
we sit a lot. We watch TV, and we do computer work, or we do any kind of desk job, and we will be in a static position. Then come to the spine has the most pressure on the lumbar spine when you sit for a long time. Okay, and then if neck is not in the right position, then we will creating a lot of neck pain and back pain.
All right.
These are common, so most people are experiencing it. So the thing with the spine is that there's a lot of nerves also coming from the spinal canal throughout these little holes from the spine. So those nerves coming out of the spine, somewhere if there's imbalance in the arms or in the legs, or even just in the spine itself, or creating some compression, that will also cause some nerve problems or that nerve pain. That's part of the spinal symptoms. Okay, so all I said is that a lot of people feel pain somewhere here, but they also feel numbness, tingling. They feel something shooting to their upper extremity or lower extremity. So those somewhat also related to how you position yourself.
I see.
Of course, we'll also see how it's the outside of the body where can be muscle imbalance and creating some compression. So that's kind of something related to the spine. Then we say this is just with posture, just long time not good habit. Of course, we have other traumas. If people do a lot of labor work, then they were too much load or too often. The frequency of the load can cause some damage in there. That's that's another kind of injury. So mostly we're talking about is how you position yourself posturally can cause a lot of spinal problems. So we need the neutral position. Neutral means not too flexed or not too extended. That's called the neutral position. So
in the middle.
Right. So it's kind of staying in the middle where the neutral position or the joints stay in the middle is because when our joints in that position has the least stress in the joints.
Take myself for example.
Right.
If I sit this way, am I sitting in a neutral position?
You're pretty good actually, Jack. I think
Right
your head, the neutial position usually
like this?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're doing well. You have your chin slightly tucked, and your head is kind of long.
I should do this way.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're not too
flexed.
flexed.
If I do this way, I'm not.
Not quite, because when you do this, your neck going to slightly extended position.
Tilted. Yeah,
so when you're tilted,
and my back is bending.
Right. I mean, in that particular position where your neck, the upper spine, cervical, we call it upper neck. Okay, the upper neck will go into compressed position. When this muscle is very short, which is how happen all the time, then we will have headaches.
Okay, in other words, in my son Andrew's case, he does this all the time. So is he sitting in the neutral position?
No.
Is he,
The neutral position, what we said is that our spine creates like a curve at the neck is reversed. And then thoracic spine is slightly this way, and the lumbar spine is slightly this way.
I see.
It's because our spine, based on development, when we were born, we were completely flexed. So after we were born, the moment we get out of our mommy's belly, the first extension, which is the neck, tilt up, that's the first neck extension. So, we need to lift our head. That's the curve naturally developed. Then, we also, our back has another curve developed. So this all the natural curve developed when you're in the neutral position, which is the least stress on the joints. Okay, that needs the balance of the muscle, front and back and side to side. Okay, and then that's just in terms of musculoskeletal position. Okay, so either this way or this way is not. They're not really the neutral position.
I see.
Okay, especially.
So to give it a definition, though, the sitting position like I do now is more correct.
Yes, this is much better. In terms
so in other
of
words,
that.
if I do this with a computer, with a screen like this,
Yeah, the screen.
I use a
eyes.
laptop, and the screen is always here. So I do this. Am I all right?
You're much better, and you obviously have a very nice chair. Support your back, so you're not lifting your back too much. That causes stress too.
I see.
So something on your back, support your lower back, and then you type with your arms slightly just rested, not lifted, rested. You'll be much better off.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, my dear audience, today is one of the most important show of the year because we pick up one of the most important topics. That's your health, your spinal health, your bone structure health, and the whole thing, the bone system, human body bone system, and which is the concern to everybody. And to the response of my last show, we are doing it one more time, only more profound with Dr. Vivian Chang. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue from that position. If we stretch it to any other positions, how are we hurting ourselves? So stay with us, please.